Good morning. This is Dr. J. Deepa, Assistant Professor, Department of Food Technology, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. So, in this video, we are going to see about extrusion technology. So, extrusion cooking is a modern cooking process where it involves high temperature and short time process, and it can also be said as a thermomechanical process where the heat and mass transfer will be taking place with including pressure changes and shear. So we have combined unit operations like cooking, sterilization, drying, melting, cooling, texturing, conveying, puffing, mixing, kneading and forming. So here this extrusion cooking, it is used to produce pasta, ready to eat cereals, snack foods and pet foods. Here it is a high temperature short time process. Here extrusion cooking, it brings about the gelatinization of starch, denaturation of proteins, modification of lipids, inactivation of enzymes, and also it reduces many anti-nutritional factors and also reduces microbial contaminations. So here two types it can be done, either by we can have hot and cold extruded foods whereby the water activity of the product will be around 0.1 to 0.4, and the materials were packed and it is used for distribution. If coming to the advantages of extrusion, first one is adaptability. So it is easily adaptable by the consumers, so the demand of the consumers has been increased for new products. And also product characteristics, a variety of shapes, texture, color and appearance can be produced with the same raw material, so consumer preferences more. And energy efficient, it operates at relatively low moisture while cooking products food products very quickly, and re-drying is not required, so it saves energy. Low cost, so the process for producing the extruded product is very low when compared to another process. Less space, only a single machine is required to produce extruded products. All the unit operations were performed in a single machine, so less space is sufficient to produce the product. Principle of extrusion cooking, so the raw materials you can see in this picture, this is an extruder. The raw materials are allowed to the extruder barrel, so this is the barrel, so that is provided with screws, and these were the heaters that provide heat to the food material, and this is the thermocouple that is used to measure the temperatures, and this at the last end we have the die where the material will be coming out at different shapes. So this is the motor that is used to rotate the extruder machine. The raw materials were passed into the extruder barrel and conveyed, and from the barrel you can see the screw dia will be increasing from one end to the another. So at the feed end the diameter will be less, and at the product end it will be wider. This is to increase the compression and shearing action between the materials. So here the semi-solid material enters and it is heated to above 100 degrees Celsius and cooking will be taking place. Here gelatinization, as I said, gelatinization, denaturation of protein, stretching of the components, everything will be taking place. Frictional heat will be produced due to the mixing and rubbing of the materials. In addition to that, heat will be supplied using the external heaters. So here the material is forced through the dies and it comes to the final shape. Once it comes to the final shape, it is rapidly cooled, and the moisture will be flashed off of steam, so that will be getting that puffy nature of the product. In the extruder, if we see, we have three zones: feeding zone, melting and compression zone, metering zone and forming zone. In the forming zone, we will be getting the desired shape of the product. So if we see the examples for extrusion foods, it is pasta, snack products, pet foods, confectionery products, texturized proteins. These were some of the examples. Coming to the classification of extruders, it is classified based on operation, that is hot extruders and cold extruders. In hot extruders the temperature will be above 100 degrees Celsius, and in cold extruders the temperature will be less than 100 degrees Celsius. And based on construction, it is single screw extruder and twin screw extruder. Single screw extruder, only one screw will be present inside the barrel, whereas in case of twin screw extruder, two screws were present inside the barrel. So in twin screw extruder, it is further classified as counter rotating and co-rotating. Counter rotating means both the screws will be rotating in opposite direction. Co-rotating means both the screws will be rotating in the same direction. So this is the twin screw extruder. So we can see the two screws, the mechanism, everything is similar to the single screw extruder, but in that case we have two screws of equal length placed inside the same barrel, so it has a more product flexibility and better control of the product. So we can see counter rotating twin screw, and this is the core rotating twin screw. So if we see the advantages of a twin screw extruder, it can handle viscous, oily, sticky or even wet materials, and also we can add fat up to 25%, and less wear is seen in the machine, and it can be used for a wide range of particles. So this is a brief view about the extrusion technology. Thank you.